Panthers dropped their sixth straight 30-24 to Seattle. It was self-inflicted wounds again. Mr. Turnover, Kyle Allen reared its ugly head again. 3 interceptions, all 3 bad. The first one, bad read. Second one, bad read again. Don't really know why he was throwing it. Third one, really don't know why he was throwing it. It was on a bootleg. I believe Bobby Wagner was the only one out there, and he just threw it. He should have lived another down, and he didn't. I don't know why he threw it. Still don't. But that is 21 turnovers in the last 8 weeks, including 15 interceptions, where he started his career with the lovely goose egg. But now it's becoming a regular occurrence, and I don't understand why we're not giving a chance to Will Grier. Because what's the worst we're gonna see? Interceptions? We've seen that. We're very familiar what that looks like. We need to see what we have in Will Grier, and as the future of our quarterback situation is very uncertain at this point. I think Cam Newton's coming back next year, and my heart of hearts, I think that. Dave Tepper has voiced that, but Kyle Allen giving the ball away like that, short fields, I don't care if it's the Washington Generals, Shane Falco, I don't care if it's blindside. If you give short fields to a football team, they're going to make you pay, and they did with all 3 of those turnovers. And 2 of those turnovers took 6 points off the board, or potentially 6 points off the board. And what did we lose by? 6. So, again, bad self-inflicted wounds. And the other person, words person today, Dante Jackson. I will echo the sentiments of Steve Smith, as he said you probably should change your Twitter handle from Action Jackson just to Dante Jackson, because you got burnt more times than bad toast today. 4 specific times, all in the first quarter, all helped Seattle to that quick 20-7 lead, or 20-0 lead they built in the first 3 drives. The second and 18 play to Josh Gordon. You can't play the ball right away. You've got to play the person too in pro football. I don't know if you know that, but he got burnt there. Great throw and great catch by Josh Gordon, but wow, he got burned bad. It was second and 18. You got to keep him in front, and he didn't. And then I believe on that same drive, second play, he got burned on a jump ball to DJ Metcalf. Again, play the person before the ball, and he didn't. And then I think he missed an assignment on the swing pass, touchdown to Chris Carson as well. So if I had the authority, like Perry Fuel, I would have sat him on the pine, because that's just not, that's putting us in dire straits, and we don't need that with our run defense continuing to be a sieve. It was better after the first 3 drives. We actually put pressure on Russell Wilson and got some stops, so that was good. For our offense, I talked about the interceptions, but I got to give some credit to Scott Turner in that second drive. I really liked the razzle-dazzle and the little bit of pizzazz he put into our rush offense, especially with the crazy Kyle Allen direct snap to Curtis Samuel. Kyle Allen didn't even know what was going on, but that was a great play. And I really like that we're using Curtis Samuel's ability as a running back. He came in the league as a running back and transitioned to wide receiver, just dynamic with the ball in his hands. And I think the key was we only put the ball in Kyle Allen's hands twice with high percentage throws to Jarius Wright and Christian McCaffrey, but he did, and so that was good. That was a great drive there. But then the interception started. But I gotta give credit to Christian McCaffrey. He's always a bright spot. The first Panther to amass 2,000 all-purpose yards, just absolutely amazing. One of the most dynamic football players I've ever witnessed. So pay the man. He better not walk in free agency. And then DJ Moore had a fabulous day as well, with another 100-yard receiving game, proving to us, showing us why we drafted him 24th overall. And man, I just wish Cam Newton will be back there, back under center and throwing the rock, because with these two dynamic players and Ian Thomas and Curtis Samuel kind of finding his way, and other dynamic players that we have, this would have been a fabulous offense to watch. But again, the self-inflicted wounds. I forgot the Gerald McCoy after 3rd and 4 strip sack fumble was negated by a offside penalty by Gerald McCoy. I think that's like his 11th lining up in the neutral zone, or maybe not his 11th but 5th lining up in the neutral zone and 11th overall offside. So that wasn't good. Another self-inflicted wound that led to a touchdown, and it's just not good. But I did like the fight back that we had. Kyle Allen just seemed kind of freer, much more free, and just flung the ball around the ball yard after we were down 30 to 10, and we made it close again. But Russell Wilson, with his magic, did his thing on 3rd and 11. So it happened again, but what's the harm in seeing what real Will Greer has? Wow, I can't talk. But we fought back hard, and that's all that matters right now. Just learning what we have for the future. But as always, keep pounding. It was kind of fun to watch at the end. So just take the bright spots, because we do have bright spots. Remember that. Go Panthers.